Today is February 4th. It's 9:49 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a word from the Lord. It's a rather lengthy word. And I'm just going to begin. The Lord said, a shift is happening. The veil is thinning. Demonic activity is going to become much more evident. It will no longer be concealed. Violence will be at an all-time high. The level of lawlessness will increase exponentially. People know something is very wrong, but instead of turning to me, they will turn to abomination. Anything to escape the fear that has come over them. Many people will fall away from the faith because their roots were not deep enough. People who once praised me will curse me under their breath and publicly. They will deny me before men, and I will deny them before my Father in heaven. My people need to pray against the warfare that is coming. Satan is going to try to wear out the saints. But when you are weary, heavy laden, seek me with your whole heart, and I will give you rest. Fear is going to grip many nations. Dreams and visions will increase. I will help you understand them. Do not hold back from sharing them with my people. Those who quench the spirit will mock you, falsely accuse you, slander and revile you, try to discredit you, and even try to give you a word I never said. Pray for discernment, but do not respond unless I tell you to. Do not get into arguments, for wherever there is strife, Satan is trying to cause division. Do not harden your hearts towards the brethren. Do not let your personal opinions get in the way of the work that needs to be done. If you are not for me, you are against me, and those who revile their brothers and sisters will receive the bitter fruit of that decision. You are to walk in love. A house divided will not stand. Division is not of me. The body of Christ is not divided. You are all parts of the same body. Can the foot say to the hand, I don't need you? You should edify and encourage the brethren. When I said you are to righteously judge, I do not mean from a wicked and deceitful heart. Your heart needs to be circumcised, the evil plucked at the root. This is part of sanctification. I give you a heart of flesh in exchange for your heart of stone. The reason many of you still have stubborn hearts, is because you are not fully submitted to me. You cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of demons. You must choose whom you shall serve, me or the world. I said, be not conformed to the world, to expose the unfruitful works of darkness and have no part in them. You cannot receive my counsel from the universe. You cannot receive my counsel from planets and stars. You cannot receive my counsel from blind guides and wolves in sheep's clothing. Many of you are so hungry for a word that you have neglected the word. Study to show yourselves approved. Meditate on my word day and night. Be transformed by the renewing of your minds. Let my word, like a hammer, break in pieces the stony rebellion of your wicked hearts. Many of you are scoffing at and turning up your noses at those I have chosen and called. You do not approve of those I have selected. Do I need your approval? Does the Lord, who knows the stars by name and who told the oceans and seas, this far and no further shall your proud waves go, need to answer to you? Who are you that I must explain my ways? Man, frail as breath, who came from the dust, shall you counsel me? Shall you tell me what needs to be done? Do you know something I don't? Will you tell the beginning and the end, the one who perceives your very thoughts, who I should exalt? How foolish to think you can. My wisdom is unsearchable. Who can find it out? Where were you when I hung the stars in their place? When I stretched out the expanse of the skies? Tell me if you know how the trees are aged by the rings beneath their bark, how the oceans and seas are stopped at their boundary lines. Will you tell me how to run my creation, what should be done, since you know so much? Your wisdom is foolishness to me. I use the wisdom of the wise to confound them. Be not confounded by your own intellect. You are to be as little children who need to be taught right from wrong, teachable, open to correction. A fool refuses to be corrected. Are you a fool? Learn from me, and I will show you the way in which you should walk. I will order your steps. My angels will raise you up, lest you dash your foot on a stone. Take my yoke upon you, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. I am the great shepherd. Follow, he emphasized this last part, me.